Hi, my name is Anthony. For this experiment, I basically coattailed off my partner, Catherine's. She did part B, I did part C. Um, for the independent variable that I altered, I kind of referenced what you put at the end of your YouTube video in the module. Uh, Instead of warm water or cold water or lukewarm water, I use hot water to do uh, my experiment. Um, my catalyst, and let me go back to what I was doing. So basically, what I used was I used four Tupperwares, like the mini ones. I'll show you. Here's D, A, C, B. I know I just went completely out of order. I apologize. What I used food coloring to differentiate each one. Um, I used instant fast acting yeast with the boiling water. It really didn't activate like I thought it would compared to your video, but for the most part, it did its job. It made it foam. I was thinking about altering like the other ones, but like I continued to watch your video and I just wanted to add hot water to see the difference. For A, it started off pretty high and then it started going down slow and then it went down slower because I think there's more solution in it. More solution in it. Sorry, my video keeps skipping for some reason. And then for B, it did pretty much the same thing. It's just like half of what A has. And then C relatively stayed the same but went down like a little bit. And D, it pretty much, if not gained more over time, I think due to the less of the what is it? What did I add? Less hydro? No, actually less yeast actually, because everything else, hydrogen peroxide and dish soap was hydrogen was 2 tablespoons, and dish soap was one, and then yeast in the hot water was 1 tablespoon for A, zero point 0.5 for tablespoon B, and then 0.25 for tablespoon C, and then 0.125 tablespoon for tablespoon D. I use these and they're actually labeled to that so it actually matches. And my results, I have pictures that I'll attach, but this I'll make a whole movie. It kind of shows all the solution versus the foam, but it started off, where did it start off? It started off here. No, I'm lying. I'm so sorry. It started off here. I'm so sorry. And then it went down to here. So pretty much the same. And then it ended up here after 6 minutes. And for B, where did it start? It started off here. And then it went down to this one. And then it ended up right here. And then for C, it started up here. And then it went to here, and it's basically stayed at the same spot. It stayed at the same spot. And for D, it started here, and then it went to here, and then it ended up here. I interpret my results. I want to inform you, Professor, that biology is not my strong suit, and I'm trying my hardest to synthesize and make do of what I know and what makes sense to me. I perceive A because it had, the greater amount, the solution weighed down and the foam subsided because of the amount of solution added. Same for B, just like every downgrade, I feel like the more you put, the less of the reaction at the end it's going to show, and then the least you put, the more consistency that it will show. It won't like drop or anything drastically. So Professor, I hope I did this correctly. I appreciate your class. I took your class spring of last year, so you're one of my favorite teachers, and that's when I saw your lab and I needed this class to get my AA this semester, so it was great to know that I could take you again. So I hope I did this right, and I hope you enjoy your day, and thank you for being so patient with me. I really do appreciate it. Have a good one.